doing, guys? Grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of water or a cup of coffee, whatever you like. Today we're talking about music. Now, music is one of the most powerful tools in filmmaking. When you want to create a certain emotion, music comes there and help you get their emotion to the audience. Since the early days of filmmaking, they couldn't just have it like today when we have a music track and video track and just combine them together and send them out. They had an actual band sitting in the theater and playing the music for the film. And since then, the music was one of the most powerful tools to create certain feelings in the film. Take Charlie Chaplin or Buster Keaton as a great example of people who used music to create certain feelings in their film. The music could be sad, it could be happy, and help to progress the story. And because of those reasons, it's really important that we know which music we want to choose and how we want to choose it to get the best track for our footage. And to test this theory out, I'm gonna show you a scene from a movie that you might have seen. I'm gonna show one shot and with two different music tracks. Let's hit the first one. Now, I want to ask you what you felt when you heard this music. You might have felt like it was a family trip or something like that. Great, because this music was swapped out, it wasn't the original music. Now let's hear the same footage with the original music. Now after you heard this one, you feel something a little bit more eerie and more ominous, because that's where the film is going to, and if you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Now you can see for yourself after we did this little tiny test that music is one of the most powerful tools that we have as filmmakers. So let's see how we can find our own music and use it in our videos. And if you're looking online, usually you will find a paid service that some of you might can pay, and if you can, great, there is a great music out there. There are a lot of good sources of music to find and a lot of paid placements. But when I started, and I'm sure a lot of you, we couldn't just find any music that we want. And obviously there is copyright claims which we can't use any music that we want with, and this is really fun. So YouTube decided to help us out with this one, and they have a music library that we can search music for. Let's take a look at something that I shot. I shot like a tiny piece of scene. Let's watch it right now and then look at the music. So, without music, this scene can convey a lot of feelings. But I want to support my shots. And with that kind of music, I will need to choose something that feels maybe like I'm sneaking around with the footage. So I can go into the YouTube library, search for the word sneak, and I will choose the music Sneaky Business. I already know this track, so I know that I want to use it. And let's watch the footage now. As I said before, this music supports my message. This music take what I had and add on to it and add to the feeling. But we have a different kind of music uses. Like we seen in The Shining before, this music wasn't supportive. It was opposite for what we've seen. We've seen like this car driving down, but the music was ominous. That kind of music is differentiating something different and help us to convey a different feeling. Seeing one thing and hearing a different thing will feel this unnerving kind of feeling when we're hearing it to create certain feelings. And usually when you're choosing a track, you will want to choose between those two feelings. You want to choose something that support the footage and what you're seeing. If you're seeing something funny, something serious, if you're going on the street and you're happy and you're sad, you want to have this support. or you want to have something that takes it the other way around and make you feel a bit weird when you hear it. Now, this idea of using a supporting music or differentiating music can be added to any kind of footage that you use, and this can help you move forward your video. Now, usually I have a paid service, but for this video I only use music that I used to use on YouTube. And when I started using this service, I had a hard time finding the track I want. Now, obviously, I'm sure this can happen to you too. So, there are 2 tips that I can give you finding the music that you want. The first one is look for the same composer. When I started out, I went for something more funky, more fun, and I found this composer called Otis McDonald. Now, he creates a great music and you can use it because it's from the service. And you can search the name in the search bar to find all of their tracks. And what I did, I looked for the people that I saw that I used the same music from, the same authors, the same composers, and looked for their music to hear what different sounds they produce. And I know I already like them, so I know I would use those kind of tracks. The second thing I want to tell you that in the description below, I took every soundtrack that I used from the YouTube library and put it up in one big folder for you to use. I separated it for kind of vloggy style video when you want to have a happy music and fun vibes, and more cinematic kind of footage when you want something eerie, something spooky, maybe something to convey different feelings, sad, happy. And usually I used more vlog style footage when I shot my videos, but you have some and some, and if you don't have time searching and don't want to waste time looking for those tracks, I composed like around 20 or 30 tracks in there for you to use, so you can check it in the description down below. Now, the last thing I want to say is just go ahead and use your music. It's one of the most powerful tools that you can use. So guys, thank you so much for sitting with me, having a drink. Obviously, I already finished my cup of water, and maybe I will drink tea next because I have this really nice tea right over here with me. Not coffee, I'm a tea drinker. But that's it from me now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!